2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Players' Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first-round action. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth. And it's hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Hi Luke and Rich, looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
Yes, you never know what you're going to get from Bubba, are you? Once you think he's in the trees and a bit of strife, he hits the shot of the day. Keep your head up here, this is a rivalry you want to win. This one needs to kick left. Good shot there.
And now to Bubba Watson.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. And back to the course with the live action. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Yeah, he's got just over 16 feet here.
Super shot, that. Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard. Let's take a look at the par 3 third. Straight away mid-iron to short iron shot.
Par 3, just 177 yards from the back, but this green is always firm. Be wary of that.
Oh, that's clutch. What a way to save your par.
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
He's currently tied for 8th. Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
And from about 105 yards, got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
And this putt to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. And that should secure the par on this one. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. Going with the 9-iron, I think. That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
And coming up well short.
This is a par putt. Just 2 shots back after that hole. The tee shot at the par 4-6 has changed a lot now that that tree's been taken out of the way, Rich. But what do you think of this short par 4?
I missed the tree. I thought that was a really cool feature of this hole. You had to flight it underneath the tree back in the day to find the fairway. The bunker down the left-hand side has been expanded quite a bit as the lake on the left-hand side has been added as well. The front part of this green is protected by tall palm trees that will certainly make you think on your second shots. This is a wonderful little par 4.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. He currently shares 4th position.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
As we go from a wonderful little par 4, we go to a challenging, longer par 4, the 7.
Par 4, 451 yards, all sorts of danger down the left-hand side. Hit your tee shot out to the right. Second shot, find the green, 2-putt, and sprint to the tee on the 8th.
Sitting at 3 under par. Currently tied for 4th place.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
Oh, that's a clutch par.
Trailing by a few shots after that hole. The 8th hole, a long par 3 stretching 240 yards at its maximum. It's no sleeper, that's for sure.
I don't find anything sleepy about this hole. The front of this green is so narrow. There's no place to land it, especially when they put the flagstick there. This hole will grab your attention, as it should, because it's a long iron to a sliver of an opening. Even when they put the pin on the right-hand side, you want no part of it. The center of the green all day long here.
Ooh, exciting times on the tee of a par 5. Bit disappointing, that one. Time for the second shot here at the 9th. And here we are with the third shot.
3 shots off the lead.
And this putt to move into a tie for second.
This is looking solid, what they wanted.
Here we go, Rich. The back 9 on Sunday. What are your thoughts so far?
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
This would be a great up and down. Oh, that one just missed the hole.
And now to Bubba Watson.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Yeah, that one will play. Okay, let's get back to the action. Steps up to a putt of about 15 feet in distance.
This is what they have left for a par.
Yeah, good putt. Well hold. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. There's some birdie holes out on this course, and the 11th is certainly one of those, but there are some troublesome spots if you get out of play.
There definitely is trouble, but the thing I love about this hole the most, Luke, is that there's so many different ways to play it. Most players will take driver off the tee, but from there, now it's anybody's ball game. You don't have to go for the green on the second shot. You can lay it up over the left. You can lay it up over to the right. You can lay it up long left.
That's outstanding. Mark that down on the highlight reel.
Let's take a look at the current standings.
Well, the tee shot is all that matters on the short par 4 12th. Most players can reach the green. It's just a decision whether the player goes for it or not.
They can, but they better be aware that there's a lot of danger up there. Water left obviously is no good, but even bailing out to the right in those dunes, in the mounds, and little pot bunkers on top of those mounds, well, forget about it. That's not a good space either, especially since the green does run pretty hard from right to left. If you want to take this hole on with driver and expecting to make 3, well, you need to realize that a 5 and a 6 could be easily made as well.
Here's a chance to get up and down from the green side bunker. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. Get in the hole.
Just a short putt remaining here.
He's currently in a share of top spot. Plenty of trouble around this golf course. The 14th, the par 4, represents a number of that.
If you hit it down the left-hand side, the golf ball will chase a long way, but you'll be blocked out by some trees. You hit it out to the right, you're going to be on top of a mound, but you'll have a really good idea of what's in front of you. This hole historically plays as one of the toughest ones on the back 9, and it's all because of where that green sits. It sits from right to left with a decent amount of movement in it. It is not straightforward at all. This hole causes players all kinds of problems.
Sitting at 6 under for the day. Currently tied for second.
That's a super shot. That's another green in regulation.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar, Luke. The greens in regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot.
Opportunity lost, and one they needed to take advantage of, sitting just 2 back of the lead.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. As we head to the 16th tee, the famous par 5 reached the start of the gauntlet.
fun-filled adventure waits. Find the fairway, and let's see how brave you are. Do you want to take on the second shot and try and knock it on the green? Of course you do, but watch out. Lots of water awaiting a wayward second.
Okay, time to return to the action. Sitting at -6. Currently tied for third. That's not going to find the fairway. Getting ready to play their third. Just a stroke behind the leader.
Nicely done.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Always nice to hold those for a birdie. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. The par 3 17th, one of the most famous holes in all of golf. The Island Green, one of Pete Dye's, but really Alistair's masterpiece.
When you play here in a practice round, it looks like you could just throw it on there. But when you're in a tournament round, it doesn't even look like it exists. The hole changes so much when the tournament starts. That's what I love about it. You just add 35,000 people who are having some fun and ready to heckle you if you knock it in the water. Good luck. Enjoy.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
Sitting up here from about 160 yards.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Wow, that almost went in the hole. That signs off on this player's performance for the day. And as this round comes to a close, he finds himself in a share of top spot.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey,
Two-K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Players' Championship. Today's coverage is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. Luke Elvey and Rich Beam here, bringing you all the action of the final round. And Rich, I love these days. Championships are decided. Has this player got it in them to pull out the win?
Luke, currently in second place, heading to the final round. Not a bad place to be, but let's face it, these guys aren't playing for second place, are they? They've got their eye on the prize. They want to finish number 1, so they're going to have a good final round to make that happen.
Oh, I'm fired up too, Rich. Let's see how this one plays out. Here we are at the second tee.
Driver not necessarily required here because you have to shape your tee shot from right to left. And if you're a right-handed golfer, that's not the easiest thing to do. So lefties have a better opportunity, I think, of finding this fairway than most with driver. From there, a second shot over a long bunker to a green that's very narrow, dotted by pot bunkers. Truly is one of the coolest par 5s on this layout.
well, how good's that for the Eagle?
And that makes him tied for first. Here they are, full of confidence on the next tee, coming off the Eagle.
Such a cool little par 3. Love this green. There's a low section in the front and a high section in the back. And anytime they put the pin all the way in the back section of this green, well, I tell you what, good luck on you. If you miss this green long and or left, that bunker sits some 5 feet below the surface of the green.
Putting now for a bogey.
Currently 8 under overall.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
That's tidy. Time for the second shot here at the 4th.
Oh, that was so close to going in.
This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
You know, it's not if you make bogeys, it's how you respond. Well done.
That's 9 under par for the event.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Setting up here from about 150 yards.
Putting for birdie here.
Leading by a shot after that hole. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one.
Par 4, 393 yards from the back. Most players taking out a long iron or hybrid just for placement in the fairway. This green is surrounded by tall palm trees. Don't get caught out by one.
Par putt coming up here. So, still currently in the lead after that hole, but Tiger Woods is lurking in second place.
And he's down there.
He's got, I'd say roughly 120 here.
Always a tough shot to get out of.
They'll have to get their best bunker technique out here because this is nasty.
It's just about 3 feet away.
Nice little par putt here.
He's currently tied for first. Let's see what happens here at the 8th.
Par 3, 237 yards in length. A brute, to say the least. It is a tough hole surrounded by bunkers. If you can make 3 here, you're a happy person.
You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one.
That looks to be a fairway finder to me. Already with a couple of wins under their belt. And here we are with the 3rd shot.
He's currently tied for the lead. Oh, an opportunity for a birdie here.
Don't know about you, Rich, but I'm getting my palms sweaty in the booth just thinking about this player's position with 9 to play.
Well, keep your hands to yourself. But yes, this player is definitely dialed in at the moment.
Come on, get a good bounce to the left. Well, that's well played and sets up a good birdie look here at the 10th.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings.
Wow, that's an incredible drive.
Playing this shot from around 220 yards here. And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
Currently 12 under for the event. Let's head to the 12th hole.
Par 4, 12th, a new design in the last couple of years. Water all the way down the left-hand side, but it's a drivable par 4. Most players will bail out to the right, but the brave ones will take on the green with their tee shots. 2s and 3s are easy to come by, but so are 5s and 6s if you get it out of position.
Oh, 5-footer. It's amazing how tour pros hold these.
Looking for another birdie here.
Still in the lead now after that hole. It's time for a one-shotter.
And this is a really cool par 3. You've got 3 distinct areas on the green, front right, all the way on the left-hand side, and the back right. Wherever they put the pin is going to dictate what shot shape you want to have into that green. I think it's a really cool design because it requires you to think about how you want the golf ball to land on the green and the way you want it to bounce. I think Pete Dye did a great job in designing this green.
He's currently just in second place. Trying to shake off the bogey on the last hole as they step onto this tee.
If you hit it down the left-hand side, the golf ball will chase a long way, but you'll be blocked out by some trees. You hit it out to the right, you're going to be on top of a mound, but you'll have a really good idea of what's in front of you. This hole historically plays as one of the toughest ones on the back 9, and it's all because of where that green sits. It sits from right to left with a decent amount of movement in it. It is not straightforward at all. This hole causes players all kinds of problems.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
By my estimation, he's got around 170 here.
Yeah, nicely played.
Standing over this one, and it's a very long putt.
This for a birdie run.
How good would that have been if it had dropped? Our current leader is up by 3 shots.
And there's always the sense of a birdie in the air when we stride onto a par 5 tee.
Ideally, players want to take their tee shots from right to left, start off that fairway bunker and move it left back in the fairway. Anything down the left-hand side can get caught up into those trees and really cause players issues with their layup. You find the fairway, now you have a massive decision to make. Go for it or bail out to the left, thinking that's the safe play. It really is not. You have to be brave and try and find this green with your second shot. If not, it could come up and bite you.
Putting for a par here.
Trailing by a couple of strokes now. Let's see what happens here at the 17th.
Par 3 17th, 137 yards, island green. I've actually seen a caddy throw it onto this green, but with a golf club in your hand, can you hit the green?
What a good opportunity you've got here. Let's hold it.
Always rooting for this player, Luke. I hope this one goes.
And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. And as this player begins their final hole, they're 2 shots off the lead. Needs to make a move soon. Oh, that was pure. From about 130 yards here.
He's 2 shots back.
That was a beauty. This putt is for a score of 65.
And that wraps up proceedings in this one. That was certainly a thrill to watch that rivalry heat up. Obviously, no victory in the overall tournament. But when you beat a player like Bubba Watson, does it really matter, Henny?
When you beat a player like Bubba Watson, Luke, you go off to the highest mountain, you climb it, and you shout as loud as you can about your achievements. That's exactly what this player is off to do, and they deserved it.